Let me ask you something honestly. If you consider yourself a smart person, why aren't you financially ahead yet? Think about that for a moment. You probably learn things quickly. You understand complex ideas. You may even notice mistakes other people make. And yet, your financial life may not look the way you expected. So here's the uncomfortable question. If intelligence is so powerful, why doesn't it automatically create wealth? And even more interesting, why do some people who are clearly less intelligent end up building more financial success? The answer is something most people never think about. Because intelligence is not the skill that builds wealth. Behavior is. And behavior is something many intelligent people underestimate. So let me ask you something simple. When money enters your life, what do you usually do with it? Do you grow it, or do you spend it? Maybe you reward yourself. Maybe you upgrade something in your life. A better phone, a nicer apartment, a newer car. And none of those things are wrong. But here's the real question. Are those decisions improving your future, or just improving your present moment? Because wealth is rarely created by rewards. It is created by restraint. Now pause for a moment and think about your habits, not your intentions, your habits. Because intentions sound good, but habits reveal the truth. Do you invest consistently? Do you study how money works? Do you build assets, or mostly buy things that lose value? And if that question makes you uncomfortable, that's actually a good sign, because awareness is where change begins. Here's something many intelligent people miss. Understanding money is not the same as managing money. You can understand investing perfectly. You can read books about finance. You can watch educational videos. But if your daily behavior does not change, your financial future will not change either. And this is where a lot of smart people get trapped. They believe knowledge alone will eventually solve everything. But wealth does not reward knowledge. Wealth rewards action, repeated action, consistent action. Now imagine something. If your income doubled tomorrow, what would actually change in your life? Think carefully. Would your investments increase? Or would your lifestyle increase? Because this single decision separates two very different futures. One future leads to freedom. The other leads to pressure. Many people believe the solution to financial stress is earning more money. But often the real problem is spending behavior. When income increases, spending increases. And slowly, financial pressure grows. But people who build wealth often do something very different. When income increases, their investments increase first. They upgrade their future before they upgrade their lifestyle. And that decision may not feel exciting in the moment, but it becomes incredibly powerful over time because money that is invested begins to grow. And more importantly, it begins to compound. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in finance. But it has one condition: time. And time only works if behavior stays consistent. Which leads to another important question for you. Are your financial habits helping your future, or quietly working against it? Because habits compound just like money does. A habit of spending compounds into stress. A habit of investing compounds into freedom. And here's something else worth thinking about. Do you make financial decisions emotionally or strategically? Impulse spending is emotional. Lifestyle upgrades are emotional. But building assets is strategic. Investing is strategic. Saving is strategic. Assets are the real foundation of wealth, not income, not intelligence. Assets, things that grow, things that generate value, things that slowly build financial stability. But building assets requires patience. And patience is something modern life constantly challenges. Everything around you pushes for speed, faster success, faster rewards, instant gratification. But wealth grows slowly, quietly, often invisibly at first, until one day, the results become obvious. And this leads to the most important question in this entire video. If you continued your current financial habits exactly as they are today, where would your life be in 10 years? Would things improve? Or would they remain mostly the same? That question matters more than almost anything else. Because financial futures are not built in dramatic moments. They are built in quiet decisions. The decision to save, the decision to invest, the decision to learn, and the decision to delay gratification. Small decisions, repeated again and again. And over time, those decisions compound, just like money does. And slowly, your financial life begins to change. Because in the end, the difference between intelligent people who struggle and intelligent people who build wealth is not intelligence. It is behavior. And the moment you begin changing your financial behavior, you begin changing your financial future. So let me leave you with one final question. What is one financial habit you could start today that your future self would thank you for 10 years from now?